today is going to be, hang on, not going to be a lot if you can't see. There we go. The old school nostalgic recipe and the final one, number 5. And it's going to be steamed treacle sponges. So what you're going to need is 175 grams of butter, 4 tablespoons of golden syrup, 175 grams of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 175 grams of light brown sugar, 3 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla. With that in here, I'm going to put the butter, the eggs, and I've got some syrup in here as well. I've got about 2 tablespoons of syrup going into that whole mix. It doesn't say to do that, but I do like to add a bit into the mix. And I'm going to mix them. And it'll look gross. This is basically a dump recipe. So here is the brown sugar. So there, that looks more like it. I'm going to put in this flour now. I put in that other bit to stop it looking so curdled. And I'm going to put in some vanilla extract. So I'm just going to mix this until it's all combined, and then I'll move on to the next bit. That's it. It's as easy as that. You can of course use a hand whisk or hand electric whisk, however you want to do it. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to grab a spatula. If I can find a spatula, because I can never find one when I want one. Oh, got lucky. So this recipe here will do a 2 litre pudding basin, or like I'm doing, I haven't got a 2 litre one, but I have got 2 1 litre ones. Give it a mix, make sure everything's mixed up. And what I have, so this is what I've done here. So what I've done, usually you just put a disc at the bottom and put some syrup on top. This is to ensure that it pops out. But me being me, spray it. I buy these for cake tins. I buy them already cut, and they come in handy for so many things and not just cake tin liners. So all I'm going to do is push that down. I don't mind about these wrinkles and that. I mean, you're going to cover your pudding in custard anyway, or creams, who cares? If you want to put that just that single disc at the bottom, you can. I'm just using these and not cutting them because I'm lazy. So I've got 2 1 litre ones. You can use 1 2 litre dish. So it says to put a couple of tablespoons of syrup at the bottom on the 2 litre. But I'm just going to squirt a load. I'm just going to squirt enough that it covers the bottom of the dish. if you can see. Yeah, you can. So that's all I've done. I've just covered the bottom of the dish. And I'm just going to divide this mixture now between these two. This is so simple. It's like in all the other recipes from school. This is an actual school recipe. So again, like I've said with the others, they need them to be easy. They need them to be quick. To make sure all the kids get their dinner on time, I suppose. Give it a couple of taps. Right, next bit. My daughter's not going to be very happy with me. So, really you could do with some butcher's string to tie under here to secure the lids. I can't be bothered with butcher's string. Right. So what you want is a piece of greaseproof. It does not have to be these round discs that I've got, okay? It just needs to be a piece of greaseproof. Grab it in the middle. Can you see what I'm doing here? And just put a little fold in it. Like that. That's it. So when the cake expands, it's got room to expand. And pop it on. Also the same with a piece of foil. All I've done is put a fold in it. I'll pop that on. Right, butcher string would be a lot easier, but I don't have none. So, like the naughty mother, bad mother that I am, I raided my 8-year-old's what do you call it? I can't think now. What do I call it? She's got a sewing machine anyway. So I nicked some of her elastic and tied it round. And just, well, I cut it off just so I could tie it round. Yes, I'm a bad mum. I know. Don't be telling me down in the comments how bad I am. I know. So this on here will just secure it so that when it cooks there's no water that's going to get in. So you don't need the butcher's string. Be inventive. I'm sure there's something around the house you can use. Doesn't have to be stretchy like the piece of elastic I've just used. It's just that. Again, I'm a bad mum. And I pinched out my daughter's sewing thing. Oh, I hope she don't watch this one. And pop the other one on. And again, that's just gonna open up when it needs to. That's what you're looking for. The same as if it's I keep saying £2. I'm thinking of a loaf pan. A 2 litre bowl. You don't have to have these pudding basins. You can use a Pyrex dish. Pyrex bowl. Most people have those as long as it's heat proof. And all it needs to do is go into, I'm pulling out my old steamer pans for this today. So all it's going to do, water at the bottom and pop that in there. Same for this one and pop that in there. I was hoping they would fit into my largest pan, but they don't, so. And all I'll do is put the lid on and cook it. It's just as simple as that. So I'm doing the two 1 litre ones. So you're going to need cook them for 2 hours on simmer. Low heat, make sure the lid's on, and gently steam it for 2 hours. Or you could poke a skewer in it, and if it comes out clean, then it should be done. Serve with whatever you like, I suppose. So let me pack these away and then I will show you. Right, so I've got these ready. Ignore the old pans. So I've got water in halfway up. What you don't want is water to get inside of this, but it shouldn't do so long as you tied it up properly. Same for that side. I think what I'm going to do, my original recipe is for the 2 litre basin and to cook for 2 hours. So I'm going to cook mine for 1 hour and 15 minutes because it is the 1 litre one. So I'm going to cook it for 1 hour and 15 minutes, then I'm going to check it. If you do the 2 litre pudding basin or a 2 litre Pyrex bowl or whatever, then you need to cook it for 2 hours. Steam it for 2 hours. So I'm going to turn these on. Get the water going on them. Which one's that for? So how long it's been since I used these pans. I don't use them very often. They are grubby looking, but they're clean if you know what I mean. It's just an old pan. That happened to come in handy today. Just trying to sort this lid out. Oh, okay. Lid, I need you. Oh, there we go. I thought my lid was broke. So I'm going to put the lid on and you have a seal. I'm going to wait until the water starts to get to that simmer point, and then I'm going to turn it down to simmer. All the way down to simmer. This is a bigger hob. So actually, I'm going to swap it. So they're both on small hobs. You can cook this, not take anything off it, allow it to cool and then put it in the freezer. That's fine. If you do 2, save one, maybe for over Christmas or something. That's absolutely fine. But you can obviously turn it out straight away and eat it. So yeah. So I'm going to get mine going now. This is all you have to do. Bring your water up to temperature, and as soon as it starts to simmer, then start your timer and turn them down to simmer. Okay? I'll bring you back when I check to see if they're done. Right, so the timing's up on these now, so I'm gonna take that off. And that. Oh, that's nice and soft. It's definitely cooked. Let me see if I can't run a knife around it. And then see if it'll turn out in one go. So. Ow, 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 ow. That is hot. So that liner did come in handy. Oh yeah. There you go, guys. Turn the main light on. There you go. Syrup sponge pudding. That was 1 hour and 15 minutes, that one. the smaller one. That is very, very soft, and it's cooked all the way through. That's not some heavy, dense school pudding. That is very, very soft. I can't wait to try it. So there you go, guys. Give it a go. I've still got another one over there as well. It was really easy, all in one, really, the method. And then just into the pots. And that was it. So that is Nostalgic Pudding number 5, actually, 5. There we go. Oh, zoom in too much. There we go. I'm impressed, that looks really nice. And there's plenty of syrup here. Okay. Give it a try, let me know how you get on with it. I'm going to have a piece now, because I'm greedy. And thank you very much for watching this school pudding nostalgia series. If there's any other series that you'd like me to try, leave me a comment, send me a DM on Instagram, and we'll look at doing another series. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.